Hi there. In this video we are going to be taking a look at this Xiaomi body composition scale S400 model. First thing I want to get it out there, I bought especially this particular model because it had decent reviews and it connects to the My Home app. I don't need to install any other weird unknown app. There are a few other models from Xiaomi that need their own somehow dedicated app, or yeah, I don't want to go there and I want to use the My Home app that I use for other Xiaomi devices. If you want to see more info about this thing, so it seems it's the white model. Around here we should be having its exact model number and built somewhere around the middle of last year. Dual band measurement with 4 electrodes, okay. 6 display scenarios, yeah, whatever. 25 health indicators and Bluetooth gateway communication. In theory, I have a Bluetooth gateway. Hopefully this will be able to properly connect to it. So we'll see about that. Again, a bit of info. Why are they doubled? Because this is a different language. Okay. So let's see. 3 AAA alkaline cells, works with Android and iOS. Okay. Up to 150 kilograms and works from 0.1 kilograms in 0.1 increments. And it weighs 1.45 kilograms itself. So, and here are its dimensions: 300 by 300 by 24.55 millimeters. Okay, and it seems it has Bluetooth 5.0 low energy. So inside the box we have another box, because guess what, this is tempered glass, and if you don't have a box in a box, this will not survive shipping. So I've never seen this type of packaging. Actually, it's quite cool. Let's unbox this thingy. So we have a bit of manuals. I think the Romanian manual is this one, and this is for a few different languages. And we are here, so let's get it out of this little bag. A bit of info once again, but probably same thing doubled. And right here, place for batteries and reset button. So we need to get 3 AAAs. A bit weird that they are not included. It's been a while since I've seen a product without included batteries, but yeah, it is what it is. Sadly, these days most things require accus or batteries. Not like this old thingy that it's replacing, but this is so freaking old. I don't know, 20 years old, this Stinger thing, but it's still fairly accurate. But this thing, at least it gives you... I'm not interested that much in body composition. I've seen reviews that, yeah, it's all over the place. Most of the scales are all over the place with body composition. I want just an accurate scale that gives you a bit of a graph in time, so you see if you are fluctuating and with how much. That's really honestly my info, and to have that available for all family members in an app, that's even better. Clearly these are the sensors, 4 of them, and when the scale will stay on them, it allows it to measure the weight. But let's put batteries in and connect to it. And before connecting, if I understood correctly, there are people out there using it with the Bluetooth from their phone. So it might also work like that without a Bluetooth gateway. But I do have the Bluetooth gateway, so I cannot really check with the phone. I want to correctly connected to the gateway directly. Okay, really quickly I'm going to show you the manual. Feel free to pause at any time and read any of it. It's explaining what all the signs mean, how to put in the batteries, how to reset the device, how to connect it to the app, and also how to measure yourself. So not with socks on, not with bent knees, not by not touching all 4 pads and not by squatting. All of those are explained, battery safety warnings and everything else. Okay, and here are the specifications of this, and that's about it. So for me, let me now connect the batteries. Warranty notice just in case you need it. Okay, this isn't really normal, but I only have 3 brand new batteries of 2 different brands, so it's not really good to mix and match, but it is what it is. At least all 3 of them are brand new. So in theory this is on right now and it's waiting for a connection, so let me get into the app. I entered the app and directly it has been seen, so I can tap it, agree, and let it do its thing. And it's connected. Perfect. Done. And it wants to know where it is located and give it a name. Do not share for now. Continue, prompt, whatever. And agree. Okay. So it wants to know my info. I will give it and then get back to you. So entered all the info, stepped on the scale to measure my weight, and it's giving us just a few hints on how to use this thing. Just for weight, you can get on it even if you are not barefoot. Just for weight, not for body composition and whatnot. And you need to contact your doctor if you have implantable medical devices. And it seems to be connected directly to my phone because it's not connected to Bluetooth mesh gateway. Maybe I don't have that particular type of Bluetooth. Okay, so I went into my gateway and it actually recognized the scale, and now everything is perfectly fine. So you have visitor measurement. If you want to measure somebody, this will not be stored. Obviously you have history, but no history because this is new. I will give you updates about this thing for sure in time. Balance testing, weighing with baby, and okay, so it makes a difference between the adult weight and the baby weight and gives you the weight of the baby. Measurement, it tells you how to do the measurement, and it has possibility to change from kilograms to pounds, and location and firmware update for scales. Jesus. Okay, at least we are up to date. Heart rate measurement, but you need to be barefoot, obviously. Yeah, from this point on, let's start using this thing and I'll get back to you. Just want to mention, so many people don't really understand that this is quite affected in its measurement by its position. So if you changed the position from previous measurements, you turn it on and it might actually display a different value. I'm lucky and it displays 0 because my floor is quite flat, but it could actually display like this. You see, I'm moving it and it displays something else. You cannot weigh yourself now like this. I'm going to let it go off and I'm going to again press on it. Hopefully I can press enough with my hand. And now it's zeroed out. It's taking into account that it's sitting in a really weird position. But now if I put it down and press on it again, it's zeroed out again. So if you are moving it, do not measure yourself until it displays 0. Let it time out and then measure. And for light things, when it displays 0, you can weigh them, because it will not wake up. If it's off and you put this on it, it doesn't care. So you need to put something heavy and then give it to measure. But yes, as you can see, I think this is somewhere around 0405, so depending on where I put it, it might actually say a bit more. Let me let it time out again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We've been using this for a few months, I think, already, and for our needs this is absolutely perfect. We don't use the body composition part of it. I don't care about that. I don't trust it enough to care about it. I just want scales that record the weight and can make a graph of it. And yeah, I can see that today I ate a bit more. And like this, it's when it's sending the data. So this shows that it sent the data to Bluetooth, to the Bluetooth gateway, and it will be available in the app. So let me show you what we can see in the app. And we are inside the app. I was looking at my lowest point these days, but as you can see, I've been on a weight gaining curve, which is not fit for summer, so not a good idea. I should be doing something about this. But yeah, if you see variations, small variations, it matters. On good scales, it matters if you went to the toilet before weighing yourself or not. If you ate, just think about it. One glass of water, it's a quarter of a kilogram, 250 milliliters, and almost the same in grams. If you eat something, a good meal, it's half a kilogram you add. If you go to the toilet, you might dispose of half a kilogram. So all those things give you small differences that are not necessarily weight gain or weight loss. But when you see a curve that continuously going down, then yes, it is weight loss, and here it is gaining weight. Anyway, and if somebody weighs himself or herself on your scales, it will show up at unclaimed data because it doesn't match anything. It sees that it's too big of a jump from the weights of the persons that are registered in the app, and it will not add it to anybody. And in the app, you can add family members, as you can see here. So daughters, for example, quite steady at same weight. Youngest one is in a period where she is gaining a bit of weight. So yeah, it's a really nice app, and my wife has her weight on her app, so it supports having two different apps connected to it and not showing data from one to the other. Yeah, it's really nice for what we need, but we don't care about the body composition part. We just care about an accurate scales that gives you a sort of history in month, year, and whatnot. So yeah, I don't care about anything like this. I don't trust them enough, especially on some scales that you have at home at this price point. So yeah, that's kind of about it for this thing. And just because I'm not sure if I showed this in the original recording, if you want to weigh something that's light, you must put some weight on it. It will wake up, and then it will basically start adding whatever you put on it, even if they are really light. But it would not start directly with them, as they don't trigger it. It's made that really light stuff will not trigger it, like putting this on it or even something like this. It will not wake it up and consume the battery. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, again, that's about it for this video. Hope it helps you. Feel free to ask whatever you need in the comments. Check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye.